What's up, guys? It's Likwid, West Texas Vaping Coalition. Excuse me. Been a couple weeks since Vape Summit. Still trying to get over that. Man, that was really cool. We have our podcast that we got WTVC at night. That was one of our first events that we covered. Went really well. Had a little trouble at the beginning. Didn't have a place to set up that had an actual outlet. And Pip from Suicide Buddy was nice enough to let us set up over there, and we helped her out with a 30-day challenge. And she's just really, really gracious. Thank you, Pip. I do appreciate it. What a crazy, crazy show. Definitely a good time. Interviewed a lot of people. Actually, some juice reviews that I'm going to be getting to are going to be some of the people that I met and stayed at our hotel and helped us out a lot. Some of them even donated to the show, and they're helping us out. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you very much to everybody that's helping us out. So I know it's been a while. I've been really super busy. What's been going on, man? Just a lot of stuff, man. Just getting ready for different events, and we have our podcast that we do every Saturday. Last week was our first live podcast on YouTube. If you're on West Texas Vaping Coalition, stick to that. Stay tuned. We'll let you know when we go live. We try to go around 2 o'clock, but crap happens. My co-host Tyler lives about 45 minutes away, so I have to go pick him up and then bring the rig over there back to wherever it is that we're going to be broadcasting from, get set up, do our thing, and then go from there. So just, check out WTVC, and you'll get some more information and let you know when we do live. We do call-ins, and we have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We talk to different modders and juice makers, and see what's going on and what they got coming new down the pipe, and just randomness. It's kind of fun. We have a good time. So we have a juice review. I did a juice review on these guys. Oh man, it was back in July. I think it was in July. It's Independent Vapor Company, and they had 5 flavors that they had set up. And when I was talking to him, he told me, he's like, I'm working on 10 more, some dripping flavors. So as soon as I get those ready, I'll send them to you. And he has sent them to me. So I have. This is gonna be a long one. So get some popcorn and something to drink, because this is gonna take a little bit. So I have 10 flavors from the Independent Vapor Company, and all the information on how you get a hold of them will be down below in the description, same as it was in the first one, but this is round 2. So kind of cool. He sent me the whole line. So as I do with everything that I review, we'll go through the review, and then we'll give these away. So you guys don't think that any of my opinions or anything are swayed because I get free juice. Any juice that I review, I give away. Unless I buy it, then it's mine. So, man, 10. And for some reason, he gave me a whole bunch of 15 mils, except for Millionaire. He gave me a 30. These are all going to be at 6 nic. And instead of using the regular, I've been moving to this because it seems to work out really well, and I love it. This is the Hoom mod that I picked up with the toe batty on it. And I have just a standard coil in here. It's a 0.5 ohm, 350 mode. This thing in 350 definitely chucks. If you guys have a chance, I need to do a review on this. If you guys get a chance to pick up a Hoom, pick it up, because this thing is monster. It's got the 510 adapter, so everything's native, so it sits nice and flush. Really nice switch. It does 350 and 490 and 650 mode, and they're seamless. Like, all the seams are just, they disappear in each other. So it's got the venting and everything in the bottom. I don't want to turn this into a full video of that. We will do that later. Another thing that I picked up that I found that is really cool. Oh, where's one at? I've been running for my 350s, because I'm in this 350 490 kick lately. I've been running the little purple EFS 350s. I don't know if you see a 700 mAh. And they're okay. They're cool. You got to carry a bunch of them around, because they're only 700 mAh. And then I got turned on to these bad boys right here. Crap. Let's see. Focus. These are the Demon Fire 18350 batteries. And the cool thing about them, come on, focus. Focus. I don't want to say it. I want you to see it. Focus. And it's not going to focus. You see that? 1200 mAh and an 18350. Still 10.5 amps, but 1200 mAh. So 500 more mAh per battery, which, you know, when you're dealing with a little 350, that makes a world of difference. So I picked up, I think I ordered 10 of them through Amazon and shipped, tax everything, you know, to my door was 74 bucks. So $7.40 for each of the batteries. They do carry some 490s that are pretty impressive, and then they carry some 650s, and then they're just 2000 mAh, you know, 30 amp. They're nothing really big, but they really stepped up the game in the 350 490 range. So if you get a chance, try those out. I've been running these for probably about a month now, and I've had no issues whatsoever. They charge wonderfully, they discharge wonderfully. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any, you know, get hot or anything like that. It's a relatively new company, so if you get a chance, man, get yourself some Demon Fires. Free plug. Okay, back to independent vapor. Like I said, standard coil, 0.5 ohm, and just regular old cotton, just a little dinky build. So we're going to try these out. We're going to talk about them, see what I think. Are they good? Are they not good? And then we'll do a wrap up. So these are all still sealed. I haven't even opened these yet. I haven't touched them. Well, because I got them right before I went to Summit, and that just, it wasn't happening. So they are shrink wrap, I'll tell you that. Come on, open up. All right. So the first one that I have here is Edgehog, and the description they gave me is an aromatic blend of 2 sodas mixed with French vanilla ice cream. So this is going to be 2 different sodas, French vanilla ice cream. Like I said, 6 nic. Let's give it a couple drops and see what we think. Edgehog. All right, first off, throat hit, 6 nic, exactly where I want it to be. Vapor production is stellar, and flavor, it is really, really good. I get like a really, like a light root beer flavor with like a cream soda almost, and the ice cream is just like right on the backside. It's not really heavy. It's not like a really rich, like heavy flavor. It's a nice light flavor, but it's got a lot of bite to the flavor. Yeah, that French vanilla at the end is just, that hits the spot. It reminds me of back home we had this little ice cream shop. It was called Nettie's, and it reminds me of the floats there, because I used to do that. I used to do the root beer cream soda mix with the ice cream, and everybody said I was crazy, but somebody must not think I'm crazy because that's really good. That's definitely a good flavor. All right, so first one, pretty good, Edgehog. It's not it's not like a really heavy root beer, so it's not like the root beer barrel candy or, you know, like a root beer float. I mean, it's a very, very light root beer. Because I know, like, I've tried a lot of root beers and they are just like in your face, like hurt your teeth, you know, root beer flavor. And sometimes you like that, but you can only have it, for me personally, is for so long. This is something I could vape all day. I mean, I could definitely vape that all day. It's nice and light. It's really crisp. The vanilla on the back, the vanilla ice cream, or French vanilla ice cream, tastes like vanilla ice cream. It's not like overpowering. So you still get the sodas through the backside, but that ice cream just comes in on the backside and kind of complements it on the exhale. Really good flavor. So that is the first one. That's Edgehog. Sit tight. We're going to get everything cleaned up, get some new cotton, and we'll go on to the next flavor. So don't go nowhere. Alrighty, guys, we are back with the second flavor from Independent Vapor Company, and this one's called Orange Blaston. And the description is a sweet stone fruits and fresh orange with a subtle, soft undertone. So we will check out. Man, that's orange. You open up the bottle, it kind of hits you in the face. Wow, definitely orange. Let's check out this one. Excuse me. All right, this one, all I get is orange. I don't, the orange is like really overpowering. You could tell there's something else in there, but the orange is like way, way, way up front. And I don't know what the subtle, soft undertone is on this one because it's just really, really, really orange. Not orange for me personally is I'm not a very big fan of like orange flavors, like orangey flavors. So maybe this one will be for you if you really like orange. It's it's a lot. It's not like an orange, like you're taking a bite of an orange. It's almost like Five Alive is kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah, it reminds me of like that juice, that Five Alive juice. There's like not quite orange juice, it's something else juice, but that's what I get. I just get that Five Alive orange taste, like not tang, but if you guys know what Five Alive is, that's exactly what this tastes like to me. Um, and just like I said, I'm not a really big fan of orange, so maybe if you guys are, or whoever wins this, if you're a big fan of orange, you're gonna love this. I mean, it's orange. It's definitely an orange flavor. So we're going to get cleaned up really quick, and then we will move on to the next one, so don't go nowhere. All right, guys, we are back with the next flavor, and this one is called Snowpocalypse, which up there last year was a snowpocalypse. It was horrible. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see, the flavor profile is juicy pears, refreshing dragon fruit, and 2 variations of mint. Wow, that smells amazing. So let's give a Snowpocalypse a try. Oh man. One more time, because that's good. The pear is throughout the whole inhale and exhale. Like you just bit into a ripe red pear. That's what that reminds me of. Taste a little bit of the dragon fruit on the outside, and whatever 2 mints they're using is perfect. It's not like just spearmint or just peppermint or just like a menthol. Far from menthol. This is not menthol in the least bit. This is man. Wow, that's just really, really good. The mint or whatever they're using for the mint just complements the whole thing. It's a cool exhale, not like a cold like a menthol type exhale. It's just really good, but it doesn't taste like spearmint or peppermint. It's just whatever they blended together it's a little confusing, but man, it works. And the dragon fruit is a lot of dragon fruits I've tried. And I know in my earlier videos I was saying like not a lot of people are using dragon fruit, but now everybody is using dragon fruit. And sometimes if you're not careful, that I found it with dragon fruit, is that you end up putting too much in to get to where it needs to be, and then after it steeps for a little while, that dragon fruit just, it overpowers everything. But this is just, it's a perfect blend. That's a full story right there. Wow. Right now, that is the front runner. I know I got a lot more to go, but Snowpocalypse, this one is freaking amazing. That's an amazing juice. Man, you guys knocked it out of the park on that one. All right. I'm going to finish this off, and I'm not going to change the cotton yet because I want to dry that out because it's good. But fortunately for you, I have paused. So we are going to get all cleaned up and everything. We will move on to the next flavor. Sit tight. All right, guys, we are back with the next flavor from Independent Vapor Company, and this one's called Murica. Murica. It's M-U-R-I-C-A. Yeah, it's Murica. So this one, they say a patriotic blend of red, white, and blue fruits. Ooh. So we will try this one out, see what we think about this. I don't know, that Snowpocalypse was banging. It's going to be hard to beat that. America. That's good. That's good. Red, white, and blue fruits. Tastes like red, white, and blue fruits. Like a blueberry and strawberry, but once again, blueberry I think is one of the hardest flavors to get down because it always tastes like alcohol. This one don't. They did this one right. That's definitely an all-day vape. It's a very light fruit flavor. It's not very heavy at all. It blends well on the in and exhale. It's pretty much the same on both sides. You got blueberry, strawberry, and I think it's like a white grape is is what I taste, but it's not really heavy. It's a nice, very, very light fruit flavor. It's an all-day. You can definitely vape that one all day. Vapor production on these are just stellar. Plus this little home mod rocks it. So yeah, I like that one. That was pretty good. So America, that's flavor number 4. Man, it's a lot of flavors. So let me get cleaned up, and we will move on to the next one. So stay tuned. Hey boys and girls, welcome back. All right, the next flavor we have here from Independent Vapor Company is Brickberry. And it says Brickberry is a sweet tart lemonade paired with exotic, I can never say this fruit right, the acai berry, A-C-A-I, acai, but I know it's acai or some crap like that. I haven't vaped that yet, so this will be a first. I have got the, oh, what the heck are those things called? I think they're from Brickstone or something like that. It's a chocolate that has that berry in it that's really good. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but just felt like I should tell you. Thought it'd be something you need to know. This beard is driving me absolutely bonkers. No shave November. So to promote men's health and prostate cancer. So if you're over 40, get your prostate checked. And it's going to look like this. Hopefully not that many times, because you might want to check your doctor if it's that many times. It's late. Everybody's asleep. This is what happens. So one take, y'all. Brickberry. Let's give this one a try. Man, that is definitely different. I think it's hit my tongue weird because I haven't had that berry before. I taste the lemonade, and it's not, like I said, once again, it's not. These aren't heavy. It's not like a heavy lemonade. A lot of the lemonade flavors I really don't like because there's way too much lemonade, and it's like a sour lemonade. I haven't had like a really sweet lemonade, but this is a good lemonade. But it's like that berry is weird. But it's a good weird. Like the more you vape it, the more you like it. Vapor is good. Throat hit's good. I think I could get used to that one. It's definitely a different. It's a different flavor. I've never had that. I don't know if any other juice companies are using that, but it's it works good with the lemonade. Yeah, it's like the first time I vaped it, I was like, wow, that's I don't know if I like that. And the second time I vaped it, I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then the third vape is like, man, that's really interesting. And now I'm like really digging it. It almost has a how can I say it? It's almost got like a cream flavor to it, but it's not like a blueberry. What is that? That's definitely different. I like that one. That's a good one. All right, that's Brickberry. I like it. I like it a lot. I think what I'm going to do with these, because these are some strange, like there's some different concoctions here. I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm doing away with this right here. Remember the cookie jar? I'm doing away with the cookie jar just because it was a lot of juice going to one person. So I think what I'm going to do is each like each group that I do or each company that I do, I'll give that company away. That way there's more people that can actually win it. If you do want to win the juices, please jump on West Texas Vaping Coalition on Facebook. Join up, and then I'll be doing the giveaways on there. And with these, I might split these up. Or maybe, I don't want to limit anybody. I don't want to limit any of the viewers, to keep them from winning. Because what I would like to do is like take these to a shop and just sit down and let everybody vape them. And maybe talk to the guys and do a group buy. We'll find out, which one was the best. I think that's what I'm going to do. I hate to say it, but I'll take these over to one of the stores that we broadcast from, and I'll just set them out and let everybody vape them, and then I'll have some sheets there, and have them numbered, 1 to 10, and whatever one gets the best review or gets the most hits, I'll see if we can do a group buy on that, and then we'll work our way down, because it'd be a damn shame to not get these out. These are from Michigan. So I met when I was back home. Like I said, I met this guy, and I'd like to get his juice out here, and on the west side of Texas. Maybe some different companies will pick it up. I could take it to some juice companies too, B&Ms, and see if maybe some of the B&Ms out here might want to think about carrying it, because it is good. I just don't want to. I don't know. It's just I want to share it with the world. Sorry, guys. We got these little things here called goat heads. They're all over the place. They get on the dog, they get on the floor. They're like these little balls with spikes on them, and they just get into everything and they hurt. Another reason I'm telling you stuff I shouldn't. Okay, let me get cleaned up. We got 5 more to go, so sit tuned. We're halfway there, so sit tight. Alrighty, guys, we are back. The next flavor, and this one is called Pittsburgh Left. I don't know if that's a Pittsburgh left-hand turn or Pittsburgh left, like they're gone. Anyway, it's a blend of 3 melons on the inhale with a soft and sweet exhale. So, let's check out Pittsburgh Left. Definitely melon. Definitely melon. All right, let's take a Pittsburgh Left. Well, it's melon. I taste like a watermelon and maybe cantaloupe. But it's not like a watermelon Jolly Rancher watermelon. It tastes like the fruit, like a crisp watermelon. And I do taste the other I think it's cantaloupe. Not really a big melon fan, but this one is not heavy. Um, a lot of the melons that I try are just like, man, they're in your face. I think the biggest one is what was it? I think it was Madrina by Suicide Bunny. It was like really, really heavy melon, and it was almost too much. Like I could vape it for like 5 minutes, and then I actually got a headache just because it was just way too much melon. This one isn't like that. It's nice. It's a light flavor, but it's still. Oh, maybe I'm not a big melon fan. The fruit. It's not bad though. I mean, I could vape it. It's not like too much for me. I just can't get over the vapor production on these things, man. Yep. So that's Pittsburgh left. It's a good melon flavor, very light. So it's not a for me, but I mean, if you like melon flavor, you like a light, like a very light melon flavor. And by light, I don't mean like there's not a lot of flavoring in it, because it's not muted by any means whatsoever. It's a nice light, crisp flavor. It's not like when you're done vaping it, you need something to drink because it's on your tongue. It's a good flavor. Yeah, not bad. All right, we're gonna get cleaned up. Sit tight, and we have 4 more to go, so don't go nowhere. Alrighty, guys, we are back with our next flavor from Independent Vapor Company, and this is called Parade Maker. And Parade Maker is a traditional yellow cake topped with pineapple and maraschino cherries, then drizzled with a brown sugar glaze. Ooh, maybe we got our first heavy one here. I like cake. I do. Look at me. Parade Maker. Wow. That, my friend. Whoo-wee. Vapor good. Throat hit from Six Nick. Perfect. The flavor on this bad boy is a huge story. There's so much going on in this flavor. Like on the inhale, you get the pineapple, and then the cherry just comes in, and it's, man. And hold on. Hold on a second. The cake for me and the brown sugar is right at the very end. Right at the very end. That is really good. I'm gonna need a minute. These juice makers, man, not just independent, like all these juice makers, the ones that are the up and comers, if you ask me, like Speakeasy and Sick Boy and Boosted and freaking D Squared. I mean, all these guys they're just man, they got so much thought into these. It's just not like they're, you know, throwing a bunch of juices together and hoping to God people like them. I mean, there's time and there's, you know, I always say it. There's a certain skill level and getting them flavors to lay where they need to lay and come up and introduce themselves when they're supposed to in the vape. And whew, that was time on that one. Whew, man. This is a very good, very rich, creamy, fruity, wonderful goodness wrapped in a like a hug from grandma. That's a wow. That's a really good juice. That's a really, really good juice. Parade maker, guys. Ask somebody. Get it, because that needs to be in your arsenal. That's a banging flavor right there. All right, we got a few more to go, so sit tight. We'll be back really soon. All right, kids, we are back with the next flavor from Independent Vapor Company, and this one is Glen Coco, and it is creamy vanilla custard. What? Top of fresh berries. You guys know I am a huge custard fan, and I am always on the search for a custard that outdoes Grant's. Grant's vanilla custard is probably, in my opinion, it is the best custard, bar none. So that's where I hold custards at, and it's a high honor. So let's try some Glen Coco. Not bad. This one, like, as soon as you inhale, like on the inhale, you get strawberries and blueberries. Yep, strawberries and blueberries, and then the custard. It's a decent custard flavor too. It's good custard. It's right on. It's all on the exhale. You get the like a creamy custard flavor. It's not really heavy. It's not eggy. That's the one thing I like most. I think about Grant's is like it's got that real rich eggy flavor to it. That's why I buy like 200 mils at a time, and that's when you can get online and actually get it, because usually it's impossible to get. It's the one flavor that he does, and it's really hard to get because it does it in small batches. It steeps for 30 days before it gets it to you, and plus it's got to come from overseas. But that's like that's my best custard flavor. But this is really good. This is I'd have to say probably in my top 4, and I've tried hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of custards. So that says a lot. That's a good custard flavor. And it's not heavy. It's not like a super heavy custard like you'd think custards would be, like, you know, real heavy flavor. It's still a light flavor, and the strawberries and blueberries kind of help make it light too. It's very crisp. It's nice and clean, but yet it has volume to it, if that makes sense. I do like it. I would order it. I would definitely order it. All right, 2 more. I told you it's going to be a long one, so sit tight. We'll be right back. Alrighty, kids, we are back with the next flavor, and this one is Solomon Sibley. And the flavor description is bright and sweet ginger ale blended with a heaping scoop of vanilla bean ice cream. So ginger ale and ice cream. You know what's weird? Because, you know, random crap comes out of my head all the time. Werner's, to me, is the best ginger ale. You know, if you're going to drink soda. I haven't had soda in a long time, but like when I usually do have soda, it's Werner's because I really like it, especially with ice cream. Werner's is bottled in Plano, Texas, and they didn't have it down here. in Texas, which was really weird. But I guess the local store, HEB, my wife has been bugging him and bugging him and bugging him to see if they can get in Verner's. And I guess they have like the specialty soda section, specialty sodas. And Verner's was in there about, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. My friend seen it and he told me, he texted me, he's like, "You're not going to believe it, Verner's is here," which is a really good thing because if you're sick, got a sore throat, not feeling well, you grab Verner's and it'll make everything all better. My grandma used to give me Verner's all the time when I was a kid and I was sick. I don't know if it worked, but it seems to work. A little bit of side information for you. Don't know if you care, but you had to listen to it. So, Solomon Sibley. Solomon Sibley. I get the hint of a ginger ale. I think I would want a little bit more of the vanilla bean flavor in that one. The ginger ale is right on point. It's really good. It's not too heavy. It's not too gingery. You can damn near taste the bubbles in it, which is kind of weird. Yeah, but for me, I would say like a little bit more in ice cream, like the vanilla bean ice cream, because I want that real creamy experience because that's what a Verner's float is. It's like, and it doesn't say anything about Verner's. I'm just saying in my head, I would think that there would be a little bit more of an ice cream flavor on the backside. Still a good vape. Good vapor production. Wonderful throat hit. Yeah, it's light. It's very light. It's not heavy because it has that ice cream in it. You think it would be a heavy, creamy flavor. It's a very light flavor. Maybe that's why they did that. It's like almost makes you want more, if that makes sense. So maybe that's why they did it. So you vape more, so your bottle runs out, so you have to order more. Smart. Yep, that's a good flavor. All right, we got one more. It's the big bottle. Maybe there's a reason why he sent me the big bottle. We'll see. So sit tight. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back with the last flavor from Independent Vapor Company, and this one's called Millionaire with the N. Let's see, it says Millionaire has fruits and crisp citrus with a smooth finish that makes this rainbow sherbet a balanced all-day vape. Okay, so this one is sherbet. That's what I'm getting out of it. So, must be his personal favorite because he sent me a 30 ml bottle instead of a 15. Let's try a Millionaire. Wow. That is rainbow sherbet all day long. That has to be the best sherbet that I have tried. And I would like my big rainbow sherbet. One that I really like is a Unicorn Puke by Lost Art. Actually, I seen them at Summit, and I ended up buying a 120 ml bottle of it because that's really good. It's a good rainbow sherbet flavor. This might beat it. Man, that is done perfect. Absolutely perfect. You know how you get rainbow sherbet ice cream, and like if you go to Baskin Robbins or wherever, then you get it, and like you're eating it and everything's fine, but then when it starts melting, like all the flavors and everything just like drool to the bottom. You got that creamy goo that's just, it's absolutely wonderful. That's what this tastes like. That tastes like the bottom where everything blended together. Like you can't really discern like I mean, I know what fruits are in it, but everything's blended together like perfect. Inhale and exhale. I know I usually say that I want a story all the way through, but this one works. This is like childhood work. Like that brings me back. Almost like remember Screwballs from the ice cream truck? It was that cone, that plastic cone that had the sherbet ice cream in it and then the gumball at the center. And everybody hurried up and get to it to get to the gumball. It's like that juice that's just right around the gumball at the bottom. Very creamy, but not it's not heavy cream. It's not, I hope you guys understand, when I say like it's not a heavy flavor. I got some flavors that I really love, like from Fog Fuel, Pearl Flake. Love it. It's a very heavy custard flavor with like allspice in it, and it's but it works well. It's a nice, heavy, rich, like sticks with you flavor. This is a very light, very creamy, light flavor, and it's just, man, it's just right. Yep. Them guys over Independent Vapor Company know what the hell they're doing. That's for damn sure. That's a good lineup. Couple weren't my thing, but I'd say if I had to, man, that's a to guess which one would be the best out of all 10. It's definitely a toss up between Millionaire and Snowpocalypse. That'd be a hard time choosing because they're completely different, but man, they're just, I'd say those are the two best ones out of these. If you're going to let me choose two, I'd say that. If I had to choose one, if you're only going to get one, I'd say the Snowpocalypse, but just like barely saying Snowpocalypse over Millionaire. Millionaire, and they're two completely different flavors. Duh, of course, but I'm just saying like they're on opposite sides of my palate. This is a nice, creamy, good, wonderful, ice creamy flavor that takes me back to my childhood, and that, the Snowpocalypse is just a really super light, crisp, minty, all day, great flavor because the mint is like, it confuses you a little bit, but it confuses you in a good way. So there it is, guys. 10 wonderful flavors from Independent Vapor Company. You guys definitely knocked it out of the park. Like I said, all the information to get a hold of the guys and order is going to be in the description below. If not, you can go to independentvaporcompany.com. I'm sure that I will have it right here. And cool. That's really good. I got a few more I'm going to try to get banged out tonight because I ran into a lot of really cool people over at Vape Summit and promised that I'm going to do juice reviews, and it's time to get them done and get them out there. So we'll go to the next video and talk a little bit more about Summit and all that happy stuff. So if you guys get a chance, get yourself some of this Independent Vapor Company juice because it is definitely wonderful. So hit up the website. You can check out the flavor descriptions and everything. And if you want to take my advice, if you can only get one, get the Snowpocalypse. If you can get two, get the Snowpocalypse and Millionaire. Or if they have, I wasn't able to jump on the site right away because I'm having issues with my tablet. So I don't know if they have a sample pack you can get, but if you can get a sample pack of all of them because you're not going to be upset. Believe me, every last one of them are really good. Even the ones that I said really weren't for me, I would still vape the bottle empty because they're that good. So see if you can get your hands on them locally. If you're going to be around, find out where the next podcast is going to be. We're going to be broadcasting from. Come on out. I'm going to have this whole line out. We're going to take a study, see which one is the top. Whatever one's the top, I'm going to get a hold of the guys over at Independent Vapor Company, see if we can make that our next group buy because these things are wonderful, and I also want to, push some hometown companies from back in the Ohio/Michigan area because they got it going on. They're doing big things up there. And this right here, this proves it. So there it is, guys. Another review, knocked out, gone, done. Well, until I do all the rendering and get all the stuff up and all that happy crap, but that's out the way. So thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully some of this information was helpful to you and, you know, helping you buy some new juices or explore some new flavors or new companies, because I give you the truth. You know, if it's good, I'm going to tell you. If it's not good, I'm going to tell you. And that's what I'm doing. Please also, you know, join West Texas Vaping Coalition on Facebook. That way you can find out when we do our podcast. We do live podcasts every Saturday around 2 p.m. my time. So what is it, Central? So check local listings and all that stuff, and then you'll be able to watch it live on YouTube, and then it also goes into a loop, and it's also on Podbean as well. And if you jump on WTVC or West Texas Vaping Coalition, it'll be on there, and we're getting things set up so we'll have our own website for WTVC at Night. That's the name of the podcast. And till then, man, we'll see you guys. Take care. Got vape.